this segment on Ampex, I've researched the company's history using books, magazines, and AES media. I've also had discussions and correspondence with folks who worked on the Ampex equipment during the early period. There are some source differences, and I've tried to represent the essence of the process as the original equipment evolved. As many folks know, Ranger decided to go to Germany, research the information, and build an American version of the magnetophone. When Mullen arrived at his home in San Francisco, he decided to go to work at the local chapter of the Institute of Radio Engineers in San Francisco on May 16, 1947. Attending the demonstration were Harold Lindsay and Myron Stolaroff, the ability to not only capture great recording, but also be able to edit the content with no loss of quality. Ampex recorder manufacturing, and as the story goes, $50,000 check Crosby showed up at the Ampex. When the 3M products were tested, Mullen and the ABC folks broadcasters soon followed. There were only 112 Ampex 200As built. They ran 30 IPS, Mona Lisa, Unforgettable, Mario Lanza's Be My Love. 8-track Ampex 350 based recorder produced by Ampex in 1957 was sold reflecting a tone of reservation regarding the technology. And even in May 1948, it was subsequently acquired by Leo de la Gulca, known in the record as the Baron's receptionist for a while. He is also very well remembered for the song Tequila. Tequila. The first 50 were delivered in May of 1949. 300 sold for around $50. Inside it were a Stevens, a 3M, and a Telefunken studio recorder. Truly working for The next recorder that Ampex produced was the 400. Hit the same specs as the 350 did. This one came out in 1954 to 1964, ran $545. This Ampex 600 and its companion 620 speaker system was what I used at Sulross University during the late 60s.
Radio network. The first of the familiar programs to use this new recorder was the Bing Crosby Show. Quickly, Capitol,
10 hours of music in 1 7/8 minutes.
This is the mono unit of that. This one is and below it has its own speaker about the tour she did with Bob Dylan.
When Joan Baez joined Bob Dylan on stage for the tour of the world.
This is the Ampex F44. This unit had 3 speeds. It was all solid state. And it had a very unique load mechanism. They've actually hidden a take-up reel behind 2 panels. This has Austin's Omar and the Howlers on it. Big workhorses for radio stations and recording studios. This unit also is similar to the PR-10 that was produced by Ampex.
From Detroit, and Don Henley, the town hippie of Linden, Texas, hanging out at the Troubadour nightclub, dreaming about being LA rock stars. First Glenn, then Don were hired as
phone tours. Just last month, Over My Head finished a 14-week stay on the pop charts. That's Fleetwood Mac's first American hit single ever, and it's taken there.
This unit is interesting in that it was also produced by TEAC. It came out in just a slightly different configuration. It was called the TEAC A7300. And has a mechanism and everything built by TEAC, all to Ampex specifications though.